Hey everybody, and welcome to Lindsey's Little Library. So we're back again for BookList Thursday, and BookList Thursdays is something that Sarah from Sarah's Nightstand and Lisa from Books and Smiles started. I joined in a few months ago, and every Thursday we bring to you some sort of book recommendation, thoughts, ideas around a specific topic. So today's topic is the mid-year book freakout tag. I think I said that right. I'll leave links to the original tag in the comments below. But this is the time that you kind of take a look at what you've read so far, answer a few questions, kind of check in on how your reading is going, and give everybody some recommendations based upon what you've read so far this year. So there's 13 questions to this tag. We'll get started. Question number 1, favorite book so far this year? You guys know me, it's hard to pick a favorite book, but off the top of my head, a few that really jump out to me are Kristen Hanna's The Great Alone. Of course, it's Kristen Hanna. Fabulous, fabulous book set in the 1970s around a family who moves to Alaska to try to get away from some real life. This centers around, again, a family. The father is just returning from the Vietnam War, has some PTSD issues, really having a hard time getting reacclimated to society, and so they try to find some solace in Alaska. So really beautiful book. I loved it. And the other book that I really fell in love with was I Was Anastasia by Ariel Lawhon. Love, love, love Ariel Lawhon. Definitely didn't disappoint with this book. This is kind of her take on what she thinks happened to Anastasia Romanoff. So really, really, really great book. And one of the best author notes that I have found in books. And I don't always read those, but for some reason I was compelled to in this one, and it honestly made the book even that much better. Question number 2, favorite sequel. I haven't read a sequel yet. I know. I gotta get to it. So that'll tie into question number 3, a 2018 release you have not read yet. Legendary. It's the Caraval second book or companion novel or whatever you want to call it by Stephanie Garber. Loved Caraval. Can't wait to jump back into this world. Not really sure what I'm waiting for. I don't know. We'll see. I'm sure it'll be beautiful. And look, it has a map. But yeah, it's on my list, guys. I'm gonna get to it. Question number 4, most anticipated coming up new release. I've got 2. I have Colleen Hoover's new book, All My Perfects, I think, and Jodi Picoult's book, something about shining. Oh, anyways, Jodi's new book, Colleen's new book. Jodi, I'm actually going to go and see in October. She's coming to Wisconsin. So excited. If any of you are going to be there, message me below. That'd be cool if we could meet up or something. But I am going to see her when she comes to Wisconsin. What is the name of her book? I should know this. I'll leave it below. But those 2 I'm really excited about. Question number 5, what was my biggest surprise? Again, I have 2. So my biggest nonfiction surprise was As Bright as Heaven by Susan Meisner. I don't know why this surprised me so well and why I love this book. It centers around the Spanish flu that kind of hit the United States during World War I. It follows a family as they kind of go through the whole pandemic, really. I loved the story. I loved how much you learned about that time. I loved that they really went and followed up, not, they gave you a good chunk of what life was before this flu hit, what happened, and then the aftermath and the effect of that. But it was a beautiful book. My surprise nonfiction book was Evicted by Matthew Desmond. This talks about poverty and profit in the American city. This follows 8 families in Milwaukee as they kind of experience and go through the eviction process. Really, really, really interesting. Definitely opened my eyes. So really good book. Question number 6 is, what's your biggest disappointment? So this is one I'm glad I actually don't own. I listened to it on audio, but it's All Are Wrong Todays by Ellen Masto. That one. I thought it was going to be similar to Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I don't know, it was interesting. It talked about time travel and the effects of time travel, but I don't know, I think I was expecting a little bit more from it, so I was a little disappointed in it. Question number 7, a new to you favorite author, and I'm gonna go with Rachel Kane. She wrote Stillhouse Lake, which I read and absolutely adored. It was fabulous. had me completely hooked, threw some secrets out there, some twists in it. It was a psychological thriller. Cannot wait to get my hands on book number 2. My friend is actually reading it right now, totally loving it, and I'm like, hurry up and get done so I can read that book. So definitely going to be picking up more Rachel Kane. All right, number 8, newest fictional crush, and I'm going to go with Josh from The Hating Game. Yeah, we're just gonna go with him. Love him, love him. All right, question number 9, a book that made you cry. Now, it takes a lot for a book to make me cry, but this one, Reconstructing Amelia by Kimberly McCreight, I was fine, and this talks about the death of a young woman and the mother's journey through figuring out what actually happened and the truth and really learning a lot about her daughter. I was fine up until, oh geez, what page is this? Page 376 out of 380 pages. Right up until then, right there. Tears were flowing, guys. It was beautiful. It was good. All right, question number 10, a book that made you happy. And I'm gonna take some liberty with this because I'm still reading it, but I can't stop. It totally leaves such a smile on my face, and I am just enjoying this entire story. So it's Love in Other Words by Christina Lauren. I'm almost to the halfway point, and I just started this yesterday. I am devouring every moment. I am in love with these characters. I don't want to stop. It's a beautiful book, and it just does nothing but bring a smile to my face. So it's definitely a great, one of those great easy summer reads. All right, question number 11 is Most Beautiful, and I'm gonna go with The Castaways by Jessica Fleck. Such a pretty book. Loved that one. Question number 12. Books you need to read by the end of the year. Oh lordy lordy, guys. So I quickly went through my bookshelf and came up with a few. So I really have to get to Mr. Tender's Girl by Carter Wilson. I really need to get to Eleanor Oliphant is Completely Fine by Gail Honeyman. Right? We're not done. I need to get to Scythe by Neil Shusterman. I absolutely am totally motivated to read The Red Tent by Anita Diamond. I'm all into wanting to know more about The Fortune Teller by Gwendolyn Womack. The second one's coming out for this, so I need to read My Lady Jane. This is by Cynthia Han, Brody Ashton, and Jodi Meadows. Gotta read that one. I'm hearing nothing but great things about The Perfect Mother by Amy Malloy. I purposely skipped my book of the month this month because I'm like, I'm so behind, I need to read these. I still want to read The Wicked Deep by Shay Earnshaw. I was supposed to do a Instagram read along and that just didn't happen. I really want to read What She Left Behind by Ellen Marie Wiseman. Ellen Marie Wiseman also wrote The Life We Bury. No, was that the one? The one about the circus. What She Left Behind. That's this book. Why would you put that in here as the other book? So it must have been after it. I think it's The Life We Bury. And I love that book. So I need to read this. I've heard great things about this book. I pre-ordered the darn thing, so it would be on my doorstep the day that it came, and I still haven't read it. A Court of Frost and Starlight. This is the novella or the companion novel to A Court of Thorns and Roses, that trilogy. I mean, it's not going to take me long. This thing's pretty short. What's my problem? So I gotta read that one. I still have to finish this one. I did start it, so Picture Us in the Light. And you know, oh, Beartown, guys, I gotta get to Beartown. I still want to finish reading the suggested books from Sarah, so I got a lot. I'm pretty sure I have enough books to really cover me through the end of the year without buying any more, but don't tell anybody that because I'm sure I'll buy more books. It'll happen, so. All right, question 13. Name some of your favorite new to you booktubers. So I'm pretty sure all of these are new to me. Of course, shout outs to Lisa from Books and Smiles and Sarah from Sarah's Nightstands. Those are my buddies doing BookList Thursday, so we've definitely formed a deeper friendship with those two this year. The other ones that I fall in love with is Amy Poole. Lindsey from The Wandering Reader, Krista from Books and Jams. I've just been talking to her a lot more. Vicky from Chapter 32, and Luis, the Big-Haired Bookworm. So I've totally enjoyed those channels, and I believe I'm new to them all within this last year. So love, love, love them. I will leave their links below. Make sure you give them shout outs and check them out. They're super, super fun ladies. So I think that's it. I went pretty quick, I think. I don't know, I've got a pile of books here. So anyways, how is your reading life going so far this year? Maybe leave a comment below. What's your favorite book you've read so far? Hopefully we can have a little chat about that. I'd love to learn about some new books because, you know, I don't have enough. Anyways, like and subscribe, and be sure to pop over to Sarah and Lisa's channels and check out what their mid-year book freakout tag sounds like. I can't wait to watch myself. So until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye.